but today we're going to be doing some reacting. We're going to react to some Blue Protocol news that we have seen pop up. Actually, just gameplay. I checked out the news already. The news is dope, but it's a lot of information and they don't put that in short form. So we're going to react to gameplay. I figured that'd be a lot more fun to react to and to talk about because that's what we all really care about. Now, there can be a couple of these videos going out on the channel probably over the course of the next week or two, and we'll be following a lot of these games pretty closely. We've already signed up to be a creator for Blue Protocol, so that's being covered by Amazon Games. We already got that all taken care of. Signed up for the beta as well, so hopefully we'll be able to cover that content as well. We'll have to see how that works out, but in the meantime, I figure we can check out some information about the classes because I am pretty excited to see what all these different classes do. I've already seen two classes that look really, really cool. But we're not doing this alone today. We actually have a guest along with us. Say hello. Or she's just
Hey.
gonna sit. Oh, there she goes. Yep, she showed up. Okay, she's here. Yep, Skulls is with us
I'm
today.
here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and swap over. Skulls is with us. Oh yeah. Also, I'm not my normal self. I figured I'd go ahead and bring this version of me over to YouTube as well, since YouTube doesn't always get to see all the fun stuff that happens over on Twitch. We're festive, and then I made Skulls be festive too. That's a lie. She was festive
Yeah.
first, and then I made her make me festive as well. So that's the reality. But you're going to see this at least until January 1st. So get used to him. He's here. He's festive. He's kind of a bit of a gremlin. And I make straight faces a lot. So there's that going. Anyway, you excited to check out this content? I feel like I've messed this intro up enough times as it is. So let's go ahead and just stick with this one. It's kind of weird, but I like it.
I like it. I think it's
Yeah,
good.
I feel like it's dope. We'll leave links in the video description, by the way, guys, to these videos we're gonna be looking at. Someone managed to just cut out the important parts. This, I believe, was from a live stream they did a little while ago. We're gonna be
Mm.
watching all the new classes and skills and abilities. So I believe this covers 5 classes. I want to say it's the
Yeah.
Aegis Fighter, the Striker, the Archer, the like Wizard or Magician or whatever it's called, and then it's like this hammer blast user, the one that you're gonna play, the cannon hammer blast person
Oh,
lady.
yeah.
Yeah, so it covers all of those classes. You'll be able to see a little bit of each of them. And then afterwards, apparently there's another 10-minute video that covers a bunch of stuff. This one's a bit more new, came out about a week ago. So we're gonna check out both these videos. But we got 15 minutes worth of footage to look at. Let's go ahead and just jump into it. All right. You excited? I'm excited.
I'm excited.
This is the Aegis fighter, Sword and Shield boy, probably the premier tank.
Mm-hmm.
At least from what I've seen so far, it looks like they have a bar for shielding, and then I guess after that bar depletes, they can go into some more damage. Yeah, it uses skills to keep enemies at bay. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. They seem to want to block everything, like they want to deplete that bar. Oh, maybe they shouldn't have. They lost their shield when they ran out, and they used the skill to summon it back. Okay, and now they have another bar.
I wonder if there's any like build up from blocking or chaining attacks.
Yeah, it seemed like he wanted to block things a lot. Now he's not losing any shield
Yeah.
whatsoever from his block. But I mean, what's to stop you from just pressing that button anyway and just having the extra sword there?
Yeah.
It might have just been on purpose to show the mechanic of, what happens when you run out of block without the skill up. Because they seem to not have it up for the rest of the run. But
Mm-hmm.
kind of quick, but now we have the spellcaster.
Yep.
So casters never really are my thing in these types of games. One thing I have noticed that I know a lot of people are going to complain about is this caster is extremely, like, stationary. They move around and they
Yeah.
dodge and stuff, but like all their spell casting is done while standing completely still.
I mean, I don't mind casters, but I do like mobility. And it is pretty normal to have a caster, at least a type of caster, be really stationary, but not my preference, you know?
I mean, I do kind of like how they backflip off of everything. Like, yeah, that jump backflip off enemies is kind of sick. And I guess if it's like, if fights are properly paced, the casters can get like, they can space enough. Is not a
Ooh.
huge deal. Oh, meteor. Okay, we're Mega Man now.
Yo,
Apparently, explosion.
those look really cool.
All right, so the Chrono class, aka
I
Striker.
was like, your class.
I'm using Axes this time. So I have seen a little bit of this because I've seen it from other footage, but basically looks like they have this combo meter that builds up, and they have skills that use the combo meter. So they burn skills to increase their combo meter by like constant attacks. and it's like a
Mhm.
damage buff. So like they're up to 120,
Yeah.
so 12%, 13%. Started at 100, which is normal. It looks like you can dip below your 100%, I think, because like the bar started out pretty high, and it max. Oh, okay. So when it maxes out,
Oh.
it goes to 125 immediately.
Is there like an ability that uses some of it? Oh, there is. Okay, I see. I see.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks like you
Yeah.
use your combo meter. I'm just curious if you can dip below 100% for like extra
It,
burst.
they did, but I don't know if it
Oh,
changed anything.
no, it gets low, but like it got to 104%. Like it didn't go any lower. It seems like jumping off of targets is a pretty normal thing, which is kind of sick.
Mhm.
All right, well, they didn't drop below 100. Anyway, Blast Archer. So this is the archer supposed to be more of the supporty class. Yeah, recovery
Mhm.
skills to aid the party, supports the party with good range combat. So like, this is something I've said that happens in a lot of games. People like to say, oh, healers just heal. That's not a thing anymore. Hasn't been a thing in MMOs for a
No.
long time. Like, gone are the days of standing still and healing. Like you do other
Yeah.
things. It looks like Brood
Yeah.
Protocol is jumping directly into that.
It looks like they set up attacks. Um,
Yeah.
I would assume they probably have some kind of debuff.
Oh, yeah, there's sleep.
Yeah.
Damage taken up. Yep, you're right. Oh, charge attacks? Okay.
Huh.
They can use it looks like they can charge on moving, and then yeah, they have this zoomed out. Would be
Ooh.
probably better for supporting. Lock on, it looks like, which is really good to keep up with targets. That's nice. Okay, that's pretty dope. And I dig the UI. It's first time I'm looking at it, but it actually looks pretty good. You have left, right mouse button, 1, 2, and it looks like Q, E, R, and then 2 other skills.
Mhm. Yeah, it is really nice.
So heavy smasher is what this thing is called. Heavy smasher. Okay, okay.
That's what I'm
Blast
gonna play.
into combat, mid range, subbing the main tank and keeps the rest of the party safe. Okay.
I always pick the not most damage thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It looks pretty dope.
It's always the more fun class, though.
I mean, look at this thing. It's got
Oh,
looks like you manage bullets to an extent as well.
yeah.
Oh, you have a tab skill. Okay.
Oh, those look so satisfying.
Probably Q, E, R, and maybe F for your skills, and I guess tab is one. I didn't look. Yeah, looks like you can blast. It looks fairly tanky. Yep, there's your
Mhm.
reload. There's a lot of jump in the air with this. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. The
And
only thing that I'm a little worried about is how, like, slow it looks like.
yeah, it
Like,
does
the
seem a little
feeling
slow.
of it.
Oh, and there's T's the other class. I mentioned that there were 2 classes I was excited about. I'm gonna pause it here. I don't want to do too many pauses, but they tease it right here
Mhm.
with a set of twin pistols, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But that's it for the first one. Let
Oh,
me see if I can get the
man.
second one pulled up here really quick. All right, so get the second video pulled up here.
Yep.
This one came out about a week ago. Apparently, this one's got 10 minutes of footage. It's like more out in the world fighting a bunch of stuff, so this should be pretty interesting to see. Looks like it starts out with Heavy Hammer.
Yeah,
I don't,
nice.
I don't know if this is going to be the names of the classes, by the way. It looks like those are just translated names, so they might be different for the global version. We'll have to see.
Mhm.
Oh, this is a lot
Whoa.
smoother gameplay.
Yeah, that looks nicer. Doesn't look so clunky.
You can see a lot of the skills a lot cleaner, too.
Mhm.
Oh, you blast the hammer out and comes back to you. Okay, it's kind of dope.
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh, it's a different looking hammer. Oh, wait, hold on. That was like a perfect card or a perfect dodge almost, it looks like. Yeah, there it goes again. You like shine a second when you perfect dodge something. Oh, there's Striker.
Ooh.
It seems like
Looks like
Striker and Heavy Hammer jump dodge a lot.
yeah. It looks like you have a little bit of range too.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen Striker in like actual armor. Yeah, like that's what I'm used to seeing Strikers wear. Like that dude earlier was like pretty heavily armored up, and it makes me think Striker might actually be like a mid-weight armor class,
Mhm.
like light armor. If they do that in the first place, I don't know for sure. Oh, special? Okay, special skill. All right, popping our ult.
Especially look cool.
Yeah, this is a Blast Archer. What I do like is it looks like the Blast Archer can hold their own in combat, which
Mhm.
is always a difficult thing when it comes to leveling healers. Is
Yeah, or like any type of support.
Yeah, it's usually not super great.
Mhm.
Looks like the blast sector's not having a hard time at all. I like they show you different stages of the game itself, so like kind of see like gear changes and stuff like that, which is dope.
Mhm.
Man, I'm excited to play this.
I'm excited about, like, all the atmosphere changes. Ooh,
Yeah. Oh, this is the mage. Okay. They're okay. Did I never just not notice it beforehand? But their dodge is like teleporty.
I don't think it looked like that in the first one.
Yeah, this looks like a dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, their dodge is very teleporty. Maybe I just didn't notice it beforehand because they were flipping off of the monster a whole bunch.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look too bad for being stationary. Like, before it kinda seemed a little too still, but that looks really nice. Really smooth.
Yeah, you can if you can manage your dodges as you need them, you should be fine. There's Aegis, Fighter, Sword and Shield Boy. Pretty dope, honestly.
Mhm.
I mean, he's literally just chunking the shield heads.
Alright.
So more
Group
boss
combat.
fight. Yeah, group combat. I wonder how threat works in this.
Oh, true.
Because like if I just get to free cast as a striker, that's gonna be insane. But it looks like everyone's kind of dealing with the fight itself. Didn't seem like
Mhm.
yeah, because there is an Aegis fighter there, but it doesn't seem like they're pulling any threat like everyone else seems to pull.
Spellcaster's looking really good in this video.
It really is. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell like if threat is even gonna be a thing, honestly. Oh, mounts? Okay.
The mounts.
I get the feeling there'll be a lot of different mounts in this game, like a lot of cosmetic mounts. They'll probably buy from a cash shop, we'll be honest. I mean, the game's gonna be probably free to
Yeah.
play, is my best guess. I
Yeah.
believe it is. I haven't checked out the monetization video because it's like 40 minutes long, so that's probably gonna be something I review on my own, but
It looks like there's, like, a standard mount, that big one,
yeah.
but then there's also that little fox one
I think the
that one
Fox one
person
is actually
has.
the standard one. 'Cause I remember the Fox one
Really?
from
Not the big
early,
one?
yeah, I remember the Fox one from early beta footage.
Hmm.
These
Yeah,
other
that's
ones,
the
these
one I
bigger
thought
ones.
was, like, default.
Yeah, these bigger ones look like more detailed and more advanced. Like, see how they have like different colors and stuff like that?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're going around the landscape and stuff like that. Okay, this looks really
Oh,
cool.
that looks so beautiful.
This reminds me a lot of like how I love how Final Fantasy 14 just has such beautiful landscapes. I'm like, man,
Mhm.
more games should be able to do things like this, and this looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, like just the heavy hammer running with their weapon on their back. Oh, dude, this might be one of the few games where I want to play like every class because every class just has like a cool look.
Yeah. That
Maybe I'll
bow
make
looks really good.
right. Like
Looks
this is a
nice.
blast archer. This is supposed to be like a support slash healer. Like that looks sick.
Mhm.
I might run one. Oh, look at that outfit on the right there. That has to be cosmetic.
Mhm.
That looks more like a
Oh,
suited
look at the
look.
weapon. The, like,
Yeah,
hammer, the blue hammer.
the hammer looks sick. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I like that background a lot. That looks amazing. I know I said this was supposed to be mostly gameplay, but like I guess there was some sprinkles of the environment mixed in.
Mhm. I appreciate it. This is showing more of that than first one for sure.
Oh yeah, first one was just all combat.
Yeah. The environment looks really nice. Comfy.
Very comfy. I like it. I dig it.
Mhm.
And it seems like oh, the world. It seems like they're doing a lot
Mm.
of what a lot of games like this to do is use the open world as a driver for the storyline and like the leveling process. And then like instances like dungeon things like that are where, like the grinding happens, which that seems to be what they're doing. And that's how I kind of prefer open world in games like this to be, but we'll see.
Yeah, the city looks a little empty, but I'm sure they'll have different types of cities.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like a little small town.
I mean, that looked more like a little village you would grab some quests in or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I haven't heard them talk about and I haven't looked into maybe, like might have missed it, and you guys let me know in the comments if they've talked about this beforehand. But professions, what's that gonna look like if that's a
Mm.
thing in this game?
Yeah.
People crafting, people gathering, I gotta do all that stuff.
I mean, they spent a lot of camera time on that farm. I
They
don't
did.
know.
Now it looks like we're looking at landscapes basically. And
Mhm.
credit where credit's due, all of these look amazing. All of them
They
look
do.
really, really good. They're doing a great job of making this look really good. Maybe they don't all look like this in game, but they're making a good job. They're making a real good job making this look good.
Mhm. Of course, a desert.
There's always a desert.
Every MMO has to have a desert.
But like, look at the ruins back there, though. Are those ruins? Are those
Yeah.
structures?
It looks
What's
like
it? A
ruins.
town in the desert? You know, this has a lot of Final Fantasy like not 14. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy like 11. No, Final Fantasy 12 vibes.
Yeah.
The deserty areas. Oh, what are you?
Yeah. The little town definitely does. Please, please give pet.
What are you?
I want it. I wanna hug it. It's so cute.
Oh, is this like them
Oh,
telling we're gonna have pets in game?
yes.
Spending a lot of time
What
showing us.
if they're like random animals?
They
I
could just
think
be
they're
random
pets.
fauna in the world, or random. Yeah, maybe. Okay, custom character customization. So yeah, this is. I mentioned beforehand. People were concerned about there being gender locked classes where you literally customize your character and your class is completely separate. So everyone
I
can be
love
everything.
that. I absolutely love that.
That needs to be a thing at all times. Oh,
Mhm.
you can choose two-toned hair.
Oh, I
It's
love it.
really nice,
Mhm.
and you can adjust the gradient. You can. Very nice.
Okay.
Um,
The
uh,
hairstyles look pretty good too.
office worker, I see. Okay. I mean, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll use that one probably.
Yeah, that's yours for sure.
Yeah,
The
I
male
can see
ones
that
have
being
a
the
little
case.
less variety, I've noticed.
Yeah, a little bit, but again,
Mhm.
the two tone looks good, and the gradient is not bad at all. I can appreciate that they show
Yeah.
the character. Like normally, you want to see like the model, like the live model of your character, and like them moving around. But I can appreciate they show like multiple different face angles of your character and like doing different things, so you can kind of see what they would do under different emotions.
Yeah, the expressions. It's very important.
Yeah, and different color eyes and saturation. This has pretty decent character customization.
Yeah.
I'm not to scoff at.
It's like they take each thing and add more detail to it instead of just having a lot of things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. It looks.
Yeah.
They take the basics and they add in just a smidge extra. Oh, you can put a little
Yeah.
beauty mark on your face.
Ugh, can I move it? That's the
The
question. Doesn't
chocolate
look
chip
like I
lips.
can.
Okay, well, they just went with the thick waifu to begin with.
They're like, "Look, thick."
They're like, we know exactly what you guys are looking for, and they continue with them. Okay, the waifus
Looking respectfully.
always. We
Oh,
do nothing but look
look at that
respectfully.
outfit, though.
Oh, look at this man.
Ooh, that weapon looks so cool.
It does look sick.
Ooh.
Just keep showing
Oh, that hair
waifus.
looks good.
That's how you get people on your side. Keep showing waifus. You don't get me on
Give
your
us the
side, but I'm
waifus.
on your side already. It's fine.
Man, even the spellcaster outfit looked good.
These armors are looking sick though. Okay, so
Oh,
that was all we
man.
had for that. This is for a different video, but that looks really cool. I'm actually very, very excited to see more from Blue Protocol. That's super awesome. Like the combat looked dope, the characters look dope, the scenery looks amazing. I was
Mhm.
really surprised. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I'm just gonna mute it really fast and see if I can find it. Where's that look? Here. The way that the striker looked, like he's fully armored up. Like this looked like a heavy class here.
Mhm.
Like this reminded me of like if he had bigger axes, this is a Zerker, like straight up. Like that's awesome. I really like that a lot. So it's good to see that there are gonna be these kind of armor types that will exist. It's obvious it's gonna be different for everyone now. So I'm very excited to see what comes to Blue Protocol.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
don't know what class I'm gonna play. Change my mind now.
I thought you were gonna go heavy hammer. I figured you'd go for
They
heavy
all
hammer.
look good.
I
Oh,
mean,
they look
like
good.
play a main and like have some alts. I'm sure alts will be a thing. I'm sure you'll be like want to play more stuff. Maybe just
True.
maybe alts is like a crazy thing, and I'm just gonna make like 15 strikers.
Probably.
I
I could
mean,
see that.
if alts are a thing that happens, and then like I'm just gonna make a bunch of strikers, like all right, cool, I'll play just multiple strikers for efficiency's sake, if that's a thing. I mean, it's something that happens. Again, I'm gonna watch the breakdown of how the monetization actually works in the game. I gotta find a good video that goes over all of that. So I can give my thoughts on that as well. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm really excited. I really want to play
Mhm.
this game. Hopefully the beta gets here sooner rather than later. I might try to get into
Yes.
the JP beta or try to get into play JP launch. We'll have to see.
Mm. Yeah.
Any
Yeah, I
closing
wanna
thoughts?
play
What you
now.
got?
Me?
Yeah, any closing thoughts? Who else? Who else is here?
Oh, I man, it's just, like, looking at the classes just kinda threw me, seeing more of them.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
spellcaster's looking really good.
yeah,
The
I was
other tank
surprised.
class is looking really good.
I was surprised, honestly. Like, maybe I just didn't notice it in the previous video, but like, if you are good with your movement, it didn't seem like caster felt that bad. Like,
Mm-mm.
it seemed like you were able to deal with a lot of what was coming at you without
Yeah.
any issue. Like, enemies were coming
Like, your
directly
moves
at
are
them.
quick.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
dodges were good. It looked like they weren't dodging needlessly. It okay, so that's one thing that is actually I'm interested in. Yeah, they dodged at the very last second for that attack. So
Mhm.
either there's iframes involved or like the game has insanely good ping recognition. Hopefully that's not an issue
Yeah.
for the game's ping recognition because that would be
It
really
just
a big drag.
like, the way that it is, it doesn't look like you're locked into an attack. Like, I was really worried with the first video. It looked
Hmm.
like you just kinda be stuck casting until you're done casting, and then you move, and then you cast, you know?
Yeah, like
But it looks like you can, like, cancel and block or cancel and dodge, I mean.
yeah, like right here, it looks like they're in the middle of a cast right there. Like they're
Mhm.
literally right in the middle of a cast and they dodge away. So I'm see if I can get it pulled up again one more time. Yeah, they're right there. They're literally right in the middle of a cast. I'm gonna go back for a second, few frames. You can see them
Yep.
about to finish that cast right there, and they break it and dodge. It looks like you're not animation
Yeah.
locked at the very least, which is good if you're gonna have a class that is locked in place as it's casting. Which I feel like that adds, I don't know, more dimension to the combat. Like people when they're able to run in circles like idiots, they're going to. Like that's
Yeah.
something that's gonna happen. So I think that's a good thing.
I mean, I've played caster on so many MMOs, so, like, personally, if it's a class where you do less damage or something like that, but you can move around more, it has its benefits. But if you're kinda stuck standing still, there has to be a reward to that. It can't just kinda be average or feel average,
See, Skulls can't
or it
relate to
just feels like a
this,
hindrance.
but shout out to my Final Fantasy 14 black mages out there who are stuck in place at all times, but nuke everything that they fight with massive amounts of damage. Meanwhile, the bards that do less damage, shooting arrows out of their butt, can run in circles around the enemy all the time, and they have to do
I
all
was
the
gonna say,
mechanics.
I played a mage in WoW for a while,
Yeah, but
so
mages could cast while they're moving. Like 14 black mages are literal turrets. They cannot move either in the middle of a cast, or they will break a cast. So 14 black mages literally are known for standing inside AoEs and just not moving.
mm,
Like I have shielded our mage just because of that, like our black mage just because of situations like that. That way they wouldn't break a cast. It happens a lot.
yeah.
So it's interesting to see. It looks like you can dodge out of attacks, but there might be some attacks you don't want to dodge out of because like if you can muscle through it and not die and not be interrupted, you may want to, opt to stand in the middle of that attack. That way you get the cast off because sometimes the cast is worth. But
Mhm.
that's another video for another day. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you, Skulls, for joining us. We're going to do more of these probably on her channel as well when we find something else we want to check out and react to. So you guys will
Yeah.
probably see me over there. I'll be leaving a link in the video description to Skulls' channel. You should definitely go check her out. She is on her way up towards getting partnered on YouTube, so I'd appreciate it if you guys would go check out those videos. It would help me out a ton. It would help her out a ton as well.
Oh my
Anyway, I'm
god.
bad at ending videos. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to keep up with more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye.
Peace out.